of famous car brands?
I got no idea until, but I'd love to learn about it.
Then, let's get started.
Good morning to our very respected lecturer of public speaking and communicative skills, Madam Hafiza. I am Rishni Asukan from Civil Engineering Department. Today I and my friends are here to present our final project assessment on the topic of the history of famous car brands around the world. Before we get started, I would love to deliver a quote by Alexandra Paul, which is, "The car that we drive says a lot about us." Thus, let's get to know about the car in detail. Before we further discuss on history of car brands, let's learn about the history of car itself. A car, or also known as automobile, is invented due to the purpose of transportation. On the other hand, cars also define that they run primarily on road, say 1 to 8, have 4 wheels, and mainly it transports people rather than goods. Before automobiles were invented, working steam-powered vehicles were built due to goods transportation but could not carry a passenger or a driver. The very first working steam-powered vehicle was built by Ferdinand Bilbis, a Flemish member of the ZES mission in China around 1672. Next, a steam-powered tricycle was invented by Nicholas Joseph Cutler in 1769. It was used as water supply and maintained with steam pressure. After a few inventions of tricycles and others, the very first car was invented by Carl Benz on 29 January 1886 in Germany. The year 1886 is regarded as the birth year of the car when the inventor, German Carl Benz, had invented his Benz patent motor wagon. Cars are invented not only as transportation but also as to develop economies as well. These cars use gasoline and powered by internal combustion engines and work just like modern cars do today. Cars have control for driving, parking, passenger comfort, and variety of lights. Over the decades, additional features and controls have been added to the vehicle, making them more progressively complex, but more reliable and easier to operate. This includes rear reversing cameras, air conditioning, navigation systems, in-car entertainment too. Most of the cars used in earlier 2020s are propelled by internal combustion engines, fueled by combustion of fossil fuels. In 2020s, electric cars are started to be invented. These electric cars are predicted to cost less than gasoline cars before 2025. People's ability to move flexibly from place to place has far-reaching implications for the nature of societies, as there are about 1 billion cars in use around the worldwide. Next, I and my friends are here to expose the history of famous car brands around the world. First of all, let me start with Malaysia's national car, which is Proton Holding Berhad, or known as Perusahaan Automobile Nasional. Proton is an automotive company and automobile corporation which is active in automobile designing, manufacturing, distribution, and sales. Proton was established in 1983 as Malaysia's sole national batch car company. In 1979, Deputy Prime Minister of Malaysia, Dr. Mahathir bin Mohamad, now Tun Mahathir Mohamad, have created the concept of Malaysian national car to enhance the goal of Malaysian industry. Once the cabinet in 1982 have approved the concept of national car, Proton has been founded officially on the date of 7th May 1983. Thus, technically, Dr. Tun Mahathir is the founder of Proton Holdings Berhad. Moving on into its logo. In 1983, the logo of Proton was a dark blue shield encompassed with a yellow crescent below the 14 pointed stars, which represents the nation flag. In 2000, it featured a stylish yellow tiger head on a green roundel embossed upon a dark blue shield with the Proton name yellow capital letters in Fuchsia font. Then, in 2018, the color of the logo was changed into two tones, silver and black. Lastly, in June 2016, a new Proton logo was introduced during the launch of 2016 Proton Perdana, which is only a Malayan tiger head With a circle shrouded in three-dimensional style, the new logo is now used on all Proton's latest models. Next, let's get to know the famous Proton cars. There are lots of Proton cars with different models, but today I would like to share only the 5 cars of Proton Holdings brand which are well known. Firstly, I would like to expose the details of Proton Satria. Proton Satria is a hatchback automobile produced from 1994 to 2005. In the first generation model and from 2016 to 2015 in the Satria replacement model SRM known as the Proton Satria Neo. Let's move on to the next model of Proton cars, which is our well-known model, which is Proton Saga. It's an A-segment sedan. The name Saga is an acronym for safety, achievement, greatness, and ability. Introduced in 1985, the Proton Saga became the first Malaysian car and a major milestone in the Malaysian automotive industry. The Saga is Proton's longest running and best-selling nameplate with over 1.8 million units produced over 35 years. Next, my choice of explanation is Proton Exora. Proton Exora is a compact MPV. It became Malaysia's first homegrown MPV upon its release on 15 April 2019. Moving on to other type of Proton, it's Proton X70. Proton X70 is a compact crossover SUV marketed as C-segment SUV. Proton X70 was launched on 12 December 2018, unveiled in a ceremony by Prime Minister and former Proton Chairman Mahathir Mohamad. The final Proton model that I would like to explain is Proton Suprema. Proton Suprema S, codenamed as P322A, is a 5-door compact hatchback. It was released on 17 August 2013 and based on Proton's next generation P2 platform. Finally, before I pass my speech to my friend Newton to explain about other car brands, I would like to share the specialty of Proton. Proton has Motorsport R3 and has cars that can be raced and really at affordable price such as Satria Neo R3. That's all from me. Thank you for listening. Now you may pay attention to my friend Newton.
Before we start, I would like to quickly introduce myself. I'm Yogan Puspanathan and I'm from Civil Engineering Department. I'm looking forward to talking with you guys today about the history of famous car brands around the world. And I will talk about German car brands. Now let's get started. We all know the famous car brand, but how many of us know how the brand was created and the history of the brand? There are many German car brands, but among them, this two car brand is the world famous, which is BMW and Mercedes-Benz. These two car brands from the same country, but it is a direct competitor for each another. And it also has highest global market value as well. Now, let's go for our main point. First, I will talk about Bayerisch Motorenwerk, or known as BMW. The origin or history of BMW is formed in 1960. With name of Bayerisch Flugzeugwerk. BMW is a German car brand. The headquarters is located in Munich, Germany. Remember, every success has a failure. Same goes to BMW as well. BMW was almost bankrupt in 1959, but investment by the Quandt family, Herbert and Harald Quandt, the Quandt brothers, saved BMW from bankruptcy. BMW is the first produced aircraft engine for wars. At the end of World War I, BMW remained in the business by producing motorcycle engine, farm equipment, household items, and railway brakes. Then, in 1928, BMW was become an automobile manufacturer and expand its range into sports car and sedan luxury cars. BMW logo is a trademark for the company marketing. The logo was designed very simple and easy to understand. The BMW word in the logo represent the company name, and the blue and white represent the flag of Bavaria. BMW has many types of car for different classes. BMW has sedan series cars, which is a luxury daily car. BMW also has SUV series, usually known as family car. This car is made bigger for family. It has a bigger space and also seating capacity. And BMW also has the special series which is M series, which is a high performance car or known as sports car. BMW also has an electric car, but some of the car are still in a prototype version. The specialty of BMW is all design of the car is stylish and luxury, and they also has their own motorsport as well, and been participate in racing. BMW car is been using in racing cars. You can see the images below for reference. I have explained about BMW. Now let's see about Mercedes-Benz. Mercedes-Benz, or its nickname also known as Benz. History of Mercedes-Benz was formed in 1902. It is also a German car brand. Their headquarters is located in Stuttgart, Germany. Mercedes-Benz origin to Carl Benz, a European automobile entrepreneur who registered the trademark in 1902. He names it after his daughter Mercedes Genelic, therefore created Mercedes-Benz brand. Mercedes-Benz was the first internal combustion engine in a car. Their first car was produced in 1926, and now Mercedes-Benz is the largest seller of premium vehicle in the worldwide. The slogan for the brand is "The best or nothing." The logo of Mercedes-Benz in earlier stage, it was a wording says as Mercedes or Benz. Now the latest logo is just a star, but just a three-pointed star. The hidden detail behind it is the three-pointed star used to symbolize a universal motorization, which is on land, water and in the air. The picture below demonstrates the evolution of the logo. Mercedes-Benz also has many types of car for different classes. Mercedes-Benz has A-Class, which is a sedan series of luxury car for daily routines. They also have B-Class, which is a hatchback. It is a smaller version car from the sedan. Usually this car is for single drivers. Mercedes-Benz also has AMG series, which is a high performance car or known as a sports car. They also has SUV series car, usually known as a family car. This car has bigger capacity. Mercedes-Benz also has Jeep. The specialty of Mercedes-Benz is Mercedes-Benz is an all-in-one pack car. It is most advanced, luxurious and performance-oriented car. It also been used in F1 racing. You can see the image below for the reference. So that's all from me, and I will pass my presentation to Haris Kumar. Thank you very much.
Greetings to everyone. My name is Haris Kumar, unlike you Parmasivam. Today, I will be talking about two of the famous car brands in the United States of America. Has anyone here ever heard of the company Tesla? No. I'm not talking about the famous scientist Nikola Tesla. I'm talking about the electric car company Tesla. I bet a lot of people here would not know about this company. Tesla is an electric vehicle manufacturer founded in San Carlos, California in 2003 by American entrepreneurs Martin Eberhard and Mark Champagne. The company is named after Serbian inventor Nikola Tesla. The US electric car market includes the well-established automakers such as Ford and Chevrolet, but one company stands out from this car makers mix, and that is Tesla. Tesla entered the media spotlight in 2012 along with its CEO Elon Musk when it unleashed its flagship car, the Model S. What do you see when you look at the Tesla logo? The Tesla logo was actually designed by RO Studio. Initially, the Tesla logo was made to fit inside a shield, but the company later ditched the shield and chose to just keep the T as their logo. The Tesla logo features the letter T in a unique and futuristic looking design. It's a white logo set against a black background. Tesla has 4 models in their lineup. The first model is Tesla Model S. The Tesla Model S is very much an executive car with similar long and low design lines as you might find on a Jaguar. Other than that, Tesla also released Tesla Model 3. The Model 3 launched in US in 2016 as an affordable alternative to the Model S, with prices dropped to make it the most affordable Tesla. On the other hand, Tesla also come up with Tesla Model X. Tesla Model X is an SUV-style electric vehicle capable of seating 7 people. The fourth model that Tesla has is the Tesla Model Y. Tesla Model Y fills up the space between Model 3 and Model X as an compact SUV. It will seat 7 and offers plenty of seat. Other than that, Tesla also has other models that not yet been released such as Cybertruck, Roadster and semi-trailer truck. Tesla is a very special vehicle manufacturer because they do not manufacture vehicles with combustion engines but rather with electric motors. Tesla is the first company to achieve success in the electric vehicle market because other companies that tried to manufacture electric vehicles failed miserably or did not achieve the success that has been achieved by Tesla. Tesla was able to achieve this success because they designed their vehicles to look modern and also have the modern features that other vehicles do not have. Finally, Tesla vehicles also have very futuristic interiors such as a very big screen for touch control, autopilot for self-driving, and many more. I bet everyone here would have at least heard once about the car brand I'm going to talk about next. It is the Ford. The Ford Motor Company is an American automaker. It is the world's fifth largest company based on worldwide vehicle sales. This company is based in Dearborn, Michigan and was founded by Henry Ford on June 16, 1903. Ford once owned 5 other luxury brands which are Volvo, Land Rover, Jaguar, Aston Martin and Mercury. Over time those brands were sold to other companies and Mercury was discontinued. The Ford logo is very special because it was changed 11 times since Ford was founded. When the Ford Motor Company was founded in 1903 by Henry Ford, the logo was so far removed from the blue Ford emblem that customers see today. It was in fact green and wasn't rendered in the distinctive text you see today. Indeed, the first Ford logo was far more intricate with a combination of extra text and embroidered edge. The Ford inscription first appeared on the famous Ford logo in 1907. From that point on, it has been included in every Ford logo version, but the text has gone through minor changes. 24 years later, after Ford's inception, the company altered its logo to a design similar to one it uses today. While the brands has had 3 official logo versions since 1927, they are all very similar to the current version. They all have undergone minor changes such as making minor alterations to the Ford inscription and making the O a little rounder. Ford makes over 20 different vehicles, but I'm not going to talk about all of it and bore you. I'm just going to talk about some of the famous vehicles that Ford makes. The first famous one is the Ford Mustang. The Ford Mustang is an American muscle car and its production started in 1964. Since then, the Mustang is the longest produced Ford car. The Mustang was developed in a highly styled line of sports coupes and convertibles. The second famous vehicle that Ford makes is Ford Fiesta. The Ford Fiesta is a super mini car marketed by Ford since 1976 over 7 generations. Another famous vehicle that Ford makes is the Ford F-Series. The Ford F-Series is a series of trucks marketed and manufactured by Ford since 1948. Ford also makes some vehicles that are only exclusive to the US market such as Ford Focus and Ford Fusion. Ford is a legendary and a very special car company. It perhaps best known as the first auto manufacturer to automate production with an assembly line. Today, it continues to stand apart from its American counterparts. For example, by avoiding bankruptcy in the 2008 financial collapse. As we continue into the 21st century, Ford is among the companies looking to offer a range of transportation services rather than simply producing and selling cars. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and greeting everyone. Thank you to the previous presenter Haris Kumar for his presentation. My name is Rashika Hanan and I am from Bachelor of Education Islamic Studies. Movement that inspires. The slogan is coming from Kia Motors Corporation. The company states that the new corporate logo and global brand slogan signifies the automaker's bold transformation and all-new brand purpose. During the last decade, the automotive industry competitive scenario changed dramatically due to the success or defeat of the manufacturers on following the development of the market dynamic which challenge each player at 360 degrees. It's been said it showed Hyundai Kia, as their mother country South Korea, successfully responded to the coronavirus outbreak with sales of 6.69 million. They reported the best top 10 hold. So let's dive in more history behind Kia Motors Corporation. Kia Corporation, commonly known as a Kyungsong Precision Industry and Kia Corporation, they are located as a South Korea multinational automobile manufacturer headquartered in Seoul, South Korea. Kia was founded in December 1944 as Kyungsung Precision Industry, a manufacturer of steel tubing and bicycle parts, eventually producing Korea's first domestic bicycle, the Sound Chili, in 1951. While in 1952, Kyungsung Precision Industry changed its name to Kia. However, Kia declared bankruptcy in 1997 during the ASEAN financial crisis, and in 1998 reached an agreement with Hyundai Motor Company to diversify by exchanging ownership between two companies. Hyundai Motor Company acquired 51% of the company, outbidding Ford Motor Company, which had owned an interest in Kia Motors since 1986. After that, Kia changed the corporate logo around 6 times. From the picture, in 1944 until 1964, the logo was complicated and strong word for its time. The monochrome palette added a sense of professionalism and authority. Next, in 1964 until 1986, the emblem resembled an upside-down letter Q. In the 1980s, the Kia logo was composed of a stylish wordmark, evoqued in thick bold lettering of a costume typeface with a curved line replacing the upper bar of the letter K. The red and white is the official color palette of the brand new, where the red represents the company's passion and energy, and white stands for purity and loyalty. In 1994 until 2012, for the present, the Kia logo is an example of the minimalist and laconic design, which is stylish and timeless. It has no extras, but the essence of the brand is readable. Last updated design is redesign of 2020 that brings a young and futuristic style to the Kia visual identity by minimizing the element on the badge, yet keeping the uniqueness and recognizability of the brand. There are 5 model types of Kia brand, which is first, hatchback, that for who prefer small or comfortable car. Second, sedan or liftback for a daily car. Third, station wagon, which roof and trunk extended for main uses. Fourth, SUV or crossover that promotes 7 or 6-seater and suitable for a family car. And the last one is MPV or van, which is specialized for power door. Not to forget, every car owns their special characteristic, and same goes with Kia brand. In the beginning of 2006, Kia identified design as its core further growth engine, and Kia also introduced a new corporate grille to create a recognizable face for the brand, known as the Tiger Nose. Shiria indicated he wanted a powerful visual signal, a seal, an identifier. A car needs a face, and I think the new Kia face is strong and distinctive. Visibility is vital, and the face should immediately allow you to identify a Kia even from a distance. The result from the new signature grille in 2009, they decided to have the signature on Kia cars from then. So that is the history behind Kia brand. The conclusion. I can conclude today that we will know the history of car brands around the world as well as their origin. Second, we will find the charm of every car brand from every country interestingly, such as Kia has a feature called Tiger Nose, Proton has a car that can be raced, and Mercedes-Benz has been used in Formula 1. Last but not least, there are a lot of model car type of car brand around the world, which is Proton, BMW, Mercedes-Benz, Tesla, Ford, and Kia. This model type of car brand has distinctive features, person requirement for living car, and the favorite charm of the car along their unique emblem. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to present our topic today.
What you guys understand from this topic?
What I understand from today's topic is the history behind the car origin.